My first question for you is that it is finally football season, and you are a huge football fan. It's part of your day to day life. What sparked your interest in the sport?
Oh my gosh. Well, I played all growing up. I think I started around 8 or 9, playing full on contact football. I just didn't even go to flag football first. I went straight into the tackle. It's always been a part of my life. Ended up getting a football scholarship out of high school. Played for about a year. But yeah, football, I love it. I love watching it. Can't play it as well as I used to. But yeah, it's such a fun sport for me, and my family loves it. There's nothing better than being around good people, good friends, just watching the game.
One of the best parts of football season really is the tailgate. What are three things that make the perfect tailgate for you?
Ooh, I'd say good friends. If you can add friends with the family, that would be number two. And then number three, which is probably number one also, is the food. You gotta have good snacks, and that's where Morningstar Farms comes in.
Absolutely. And getting into the snacks, how do you bring in your plant based diet with your football meals?
Yeah, I think Morningstar Farms does it so perfectly. They have a really deep lineup. We like to use football terms with it as well, but these two right here are my MVPs, Morningstar Farms Veggie Plays, and the entire lineup is delicious. It's wholesome, completely plant based. You don't always have to have the pig around when you're watching the pigskin being thrown around. And Morningstar Farms makes it so easy to be able to, eat plant based during the game. And another thing I love about it is it's delicious, and you don't need to be, a full time vegan or anything like that to enjoy them. And I think that's the special part about it. And these two right here are definitely my favorite: the nacho bites and the taquito bites.
And what's your favorite part about partnering up with Morningstar during the season?
You know what? I think I try to eat as plant based as often as possible in my life as part of my own healthy lifestyle. Eating plant based is better for the environment. I love how plant based protein makes me feel, especially if I'm in, the gym. Eating plant based before or after always, makes me feel better. So this partnership was sort of a win-win for me, and the fact that it's taking place during my favorite time of year, football season, makes it even better.
And now there have been talks amongst athletes, especially on the I Am Athlete podcast, about being plant based while being a professional athlete. Do you hope that partnerships like this will spark that conversation amongst professionals in the industry?
I do. I truly think eating plant based is the future. You know what I mean? And I think athletes are sort of agreeing with what I said earlier about how plant based protein makes you feel. Yeah, it makes me feel more energetic, less, heavy and, boggled down. And I think, partnerships like the ones I'm doing with Morningstar Farms are just, shedding more light and bringing that into the conversation more and more. And like I said, you don't have to be a vegan, to start off. And I think Morningstar Farms is like the best place to start off in that plant-based arena if you're looking to do so.
And outside of getting game day ready, how can our viewers enter the fan sweepstakes?
Yeah. There's a really cool fan pack that we're making available for fans. If you comment on either my Instagram or Morningstar Farms Instagram page with your, MVPs, your favorite veggie plays, you'll get a chance to win a nice little lineup of the Morningstar Farms deep, very deep lineup. And you'll also get a chance to get a really cool jersey, which is like, really, it's like an authentic jersey, man. And it'll help you flex your plant-based muscles while you're watching the game with pride.
Now, I have to ask you, what's going to be the Smart Guy reboot that's coming out?
We're working hard on it. Good things take time. I'm just letting everybody know to stay patient with me and stay excited. But the conversations have already begun. A lot of them took place during the pandemic and in quarantine over Zoom. But yeah, it'll be a really cool, fresh take. Giving those OG fans that nostalgic vibe that they loved from the original, but also giving space for the new generation to enjoy it, just like the older generation did. So it'll be a really cool sort of sequel vibe to the original show, but can't give you a date yet. But we are gonna get it done.
And with being an actor and you discussing having to have these conversations via Zoom, how has Zoom changed your career in this past year and a half?
It was weird at first, but now it's just normal. It's like, and it also is better for timing. I had to do a lot of business while I was in Canada filming this month. I just got back last night, and Zoom just makes it so much easier to be flexible with time and location. You don't have to actually go to the meeting. You can see who you're talking to or just hear them. And I think Zoom really changed the game for a lot of, not just in my business, in all businesses as well.
And finally, circling back to Morningstar, how can our audience learn more about starting a plant-based diet and incorporating more plant-based meals into their lifestyle?
Yeah, visit morningstarfarms.com. And specifically for the fan packs that we're going to be giving out, just continue to check my Instagram and Morningstar Farms Instagram, and let us know your favorite MVPs, and it'll give you a chance to get that really awesome fan pack.
Well, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well.